Problems. Ever heard of the term before? Problems are part of the lives of most of us, creating a lot of frustration and consuming a lot of energy. So just imagine, you didn't hear your alarm, you just overslept, and then you're super stressed out, you're running to the tram, and you just miss it, and you have to wait another 10 minutes for the next one to come. Finally, you arrive at the office just for your boss to scream at you and tell you how late you are. And then you're super tense, you go home and you pay forward all your problems and frustrations to your beloved ones, because that's what we do. But we believe we found a way of how we change how people interact and how they deal with their problems, by flipping it all around. So instead of going to your best friend and putting all your problems on his or her shoulders, you can share your problem with the infinite space, the so-called internet, and let people from all around the world work with you on your problem. They help you solve it. So don't let problems dictate your life. Let them pop. You're Pop the Corner. It's always fun to hear myself talk. Okay, good. So as you could have guessed from the video, today we are going to be talking about problems and new ways of how to deal with problems. So I know problems are something we don't like to talk about. In fact, we tend to think that problems are something very negative. Something, if you just ignore them, they don't exist. Well, we all know that they do. So I would ask you to now please raise your hand if you ever had a problem or you're still having one. Please raise it so I can see. Oh, great. So most of us are affected, which is lovely. I'm very happy. That means that all of you can take something home from my talk. So just to be on the same page when we're talking about problems. So see, that's a problem, a technical problem. So I would ask my lovely helper to help me with this. Oh, yeah. So problems can be something very small, such as I just missed a train when I went to work and I'm late now, to something rather big, like for example, I hate my neighbor. But because maybe if you don't talk about it, this person moves away, or he does look a bit old, so maybe he dies. But of course, we're not allowed to think that, so let's pretend this problem will solve itself. Well, we all know that problems don't just solve themselves, right? What do they do instead? They make us super angry, super frustrated, so we all tense, and we go home, and we pay forward all this frustration, anger, to our beloved ones, the people that are around us, the people that we love. But is that the right way to do it? We believe it's not. And we believe that the right way to do it is this new revolutionary concept of sharing your problem. I know some of you, especially the female part, will say, no, but I'm sharing my problem all the time, 24/7 with my best friends. Well, that's not exactly the sharing I meant. I mean sharing it online. Sharing with an online community with people from all around the world who have different mindsets, different beliefs, different insights into your topic that maybe people around you don't have. And also I'm talking about sharing it online because there are simply things that you just don't want to tell your best friend. There are things that you don't want to tell necessarily to your boss. So you can just really get comments and feedback from people who might not know you and they're not biased. There are two main reasons why we are so behind this concept of really bringing this sharing online to an online community. The first main reason, I think that's the pretty obvious one, is the personal gain. If I share my problem, if I get rid of it, if I just put it down from my shoulders, I feel better afterwards, right? So we are creating a lot of happy people all around the world. And if I share my problem, that means that I actually give other people the opportunity to come to me and help me. Because I just shared it, so I let them know that I have a problem. And together we can find, of course, a solution. And the second reason is the change. And that's a tricky one. Because we believe if we share a problem, that actually gives the possibility for change. That gives the possibility that other people get inspired by my problems. That other people stand up and say, hey, I want to do something about it. I see that this problem is not only affecting this person and that person, but actually countries, nations, all the world. So even businesses can be founded around my problem, which in the beginning I thought that is something very negative, something bad. But it turns out that it actually can be an inspiration to others. So what I ask you to do from now on, and it's very simple, but it takes a lot of practice, I know myself, is to look at problems as projects. Projects on the one hand, because you get the possibility to work with people from all around the world and solve it, and projects on the other hand, because your problem can become a project for somebody else to work on. So your project becomes an opportunity, new possibility. So, as I've mentioned, don't keep your problems to yourself, but let them pop. Thank you.